Anyway, we've also I can't believe this is taking so long to get off the ground, especially
Oh, I can.
with Blumhouse. They're usually quite decent at getting this stuff out. But yeah, Black Phone 2, Derrickson described it as a coming of age film. Well, yeah, because the freaking child actors are, what, in their 30s now? You freaking dragging their heels that long? 2021? Like,
Yeah.
when a movie makes 160 million on a 16 million budget, you're making that sequel?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this because it's like, did this even need a sequel?
No, it didn't. But studios are studios, and
Yeah.
rather than another 5 reboots, the odd shitty sequel, I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? That was a rite of passage as well. You collected the DVD sequels just to have
Mhm.
them and never watched half of them. That was always a thing, and you never minded.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really dragging their heels up for that sort of. And you think the amount of crap they shite out on a yearly basis that we don't want to see. Oh, there's an American Psycho reboot coming.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we're getting an American Psycho reboot.
Oh, exciting.
Yay. So give me a Black Phone sequel because I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go see it, but
Obviously, the grabber escaped. We
yeah.
didn't see him die.
Oh, that is true.
Unlike Stu out of Scream, who we watched the fucking carving knife disembowel him. But anyway, we didn't see the grabber get killed, so there's every chance he escaped through an extra tunnel. That's feasible. He goes away to lick his wounds and then decides he wants revenge. Seems pretty straightforward to me. I can wrap my head around that.
Mm.
He can't do it straight away because obviously all this is blown up. When you think of the end of the first movie, like everything was discovered. So yeah, there'd be, and the fact that he isn't there anymore, there'd be like nationwide manhunt, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see it being, set in a couple of years. I don't get why it's taking them so long, especially Blumhouse. Think of the amount of movies they just churn out.
Well, I mean, that could be the reason why. Like, they have to add it into the queue.
But yeah, we reviewed that, didn't we, together?
Probably.
think we-
I don't honestly remember.
I think we did.
Yeah, I
But
mean, it was fun. I liked it. I still don't like the mask. I think the mask is stupid as fuck, but the movie was good. Ethan Hawke was
Keanu
fucking
Reeves.
creepy as hell.
Yeah, and the whole premise, the ghosts and you're actually getting in the mind, like he needs you to play naughty boy and stuff. Just the mind of a serial killer, what they need to happen to justify in their heads what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Like we were getting a wee bit of an insight in that, and it was disturbing. And that wee girl that played the younger sister, she was amazing.
Yeah.
Some of her lines, like "Screw you, Jesus." Like the schoolyard fight, where we're just picking up a brick, and going to town, and then still gets good dig in the face, proper fighting.
Mhm.
Like that was visceral. I enjoyed it because it was real.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently Joe Hill's happy with it too, so that's always good when the creator, the author's happy with the sequel.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and they haven't been screwed out of film rights or something dodgy going on. If they're actually people are on board, you have a feeling that you're going to get a better product. Better sequels need to not. Like I said, I can see how they can do a sequel. I don't know how they're going to bring in the supernatural element though. That's my thing.
I mean,
Because the 5 ghosts from the original one, obviously they were found. They've been led the rest. You would think that's what sets us apart.
well, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's easy enough to explain away. I mean, he could just have like another fucking place that he does this at, so have a whole new set of ghosts. But
then it would be, they're not going to have him kidnapped again and kidnapped again and put in that would be shit. And having the younger sister kidnapped and put in and just replaying the whole thing, that would be shit. So there's the trick, isn't it? Like I can see how the story can move forward. Grabber didn't get caught. The whole manhunt has to go underground. Meanwhile, they're moving on with their lives. So I can understand the Grabber coming back to try and get retribution. Where I can't see it working is the supernatural element without it being contrived.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited though. Like,
Tell your face,
I don't know. It's like I really I don't know. It's hard because it's like there's not really shit coming out. So it's like I guess I have to get excited for anything that was half decent.
Look, we're having a shit year ahead of us. Just suck it up. We know what it's going to be like. It's been a mixed year. Been loads coming out. Some hits, a lot of misses. Next year, not looking any better. When you think that projects have been put back to 2026, even, just because, once again, idiots, just morons, civil service type people running entertainment who should have no business being there. And this is what happens. It's the long march to the end of this road where it's going to obviously grind and collapse. I'm starting to focus more on indie projects because these people are trying. This will be the opportunity, like I've always said, is to start pushing away from Hollywood and get people use the idea that you can get a small budget movie made. And if people have heart and want to actually tell a good story, it'll resonate with you. It doesn't have to be $400 million CGI A-list actors for you to enjoy a movie. There you go. So Derrickson and Cargill, they have been sort of mulling it over. I suppose they didn't jump ahead straight away. They wanted to think about it. I haven't heard from Derrickson in a while either. Last thing he did was one of them superhero ones, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Didn't he do one of them Marvel things, or he took over from Raimi? Or no, Raimi took over from him. No, he started it and then he left it. Did he do a superhero one?
Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue.
Right, well, he did that, and
Trying to look it up right now to see. Oh yeah, he did the first Doctor Strange. That's right.
But didn't he? It was the second one, wasn't it?
No,
He started.
I mean
He started, then he
might have,
left the
I don't know.
production, and then Raimi took over.
I don't feel like that. Let's see.
I know there's a bit of kerfuffle about it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah, he started work on the second
Well,
one.
and
Something
because
happened.
of him, yeah, he basically left, and then that's when he focused on the Black Phone.
But I haven't really heard much of him. You know, he hasn't put out a lot of stuff. No, apart from Sinister, Black Phone. What else has he done?
So Urban Legends, Final Cut, Hellraiser Inferno, Land of Plenty,
But that was it.
Exorcism of Emily Rose, Day the Earth Stood Still, Sinister, Devil's Knot, Deliver Us from Evil, Second Sinister, Doctor Strange, Black Phone, and then upcoming The Gorge.
Oh God, yes, that's the one that's set in a strange country with two. I've covered that. So basically, it's two snipers from different countries looking across. They're basically guarding this gorge in case something comes out of it. Seems like a just good monster movie. Unless it's hard.
Yeah,
If the monster looks good and they use it well, it'll be a good movie. If the monster looks terrible, it's going to be shit.
Yeah, or that's the hard thing is like it could look good, and if it's not utilized properly, that shit gets rough.
Yeah, but it seems like it's a character piece, like two characters and dread and stuff. So Derrickson's good at that, though. Like that's what I really liked about the first Sinister movie. You know,
I didn't think I'd like Sinister, and then I got bored one night, and it was one of my insomniac nights, and I just watched it like 3 in the morning. I was like, oh, this is okay.
Sequel, not so much.
Yeah, the sequel was I didn't hate it, but I don't think I'll revisit it. First one though, first one was great.
Yeah, so he's good at that sort of stuff, and he did a good job with Black Phone, like the atmosphere, like in the characterization. So he's got a good eye on him. He doesn't seem to do like tons of stuff, or he's not in the zeitgeist all the time. And he's definitely not tied in too much with Blumhouse. He seems to do them and some of his own stuff. So don't know. He's an interesting one. If I can figure out the supernatural element, which if they don't include it in the second movie, then it's not a Black Phone movie. So if they get the supernatural element right, that's the only bit that I'm wrapping my head around, going how they're going to fit that in without it being just a rehash of the first movie.
Yeah,
because everything else is sort of set up with us that it can happen. There you go. Fun times ahead.